Seibert drives it deep. A touchback. The senior Nick Chubb is the tailback to the left of Fromm. They fake it to him, and Fromm throws on the first play. And it's complete. And off and running is Javon Wims. And the talented receiver out near midfield. Sony Michel in the slot. Fromm has time, flips it over the head of the tight end, Charlie Warner. And here comes a punt. Take it to Anderson. Mayfield rolls out, flips it over the middle. And the catch is made by Dimitri Flowers, the H-back with first down yardage to the 36. He is a weapon in this offense.
Yeah, he sure is. And that's where they like to get him. We showed that in the open, how he sneaks behind those linebackers off of play action. This is where Baker Mayfield can really crank it up.
If they make a first down, expect tempo. Play action across the middle. Flowers again, rumbling into Georgia territory. And in a place devoted to Flowers, Dimitri making an impact early. 2nd and 8. Play action, flip to the end zone, touchdown! The Sooners strike quickly. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Chubb on the toss, into traffic. They get a good block on the edge, and Chubb turning for a first down, running through tackles out near midfield. Big Isaiah Wynn, the tackle, sprung him.
Boy, what a great block on the outside. Watch that physicality by Miles McKinney right there, opened up the edge. They want to get the ball on the perimeter. And that was a couple great blocks on the edge there that were able to spring Nick Chubb loose.
First carry for Sony Michel, who cuts it back in the clear. Michel barrels down inside the Oklahoma 30, and already this Georgia tandem flexing. Take it to Michel again. Fromm looked over the middle, now dumps it down, caught, touchdown. Michel out of the backfield, and the Dogs answer quickly. Baker just turns and looks at Anderson. There was some kind of deception there. Anderson off and running, a stiff arm into Georgia territory, and Rodney Anderson rumbles down in the red zone. A huge game with a funky start to it.
Yeah, funky start. Watch the block by the big fella, Brown. He takes out one guy, he takes out another guy. And I'll tell you, Rodney Anderson is just slippery. Physical runner at 220 pounds.
He got 45 yards. He's got it again. Makes a cut. Barrels down inside the 10.
Whatever he can do to try to get them off balance.
Playing at warp speed. Anderson again barrels into the end zone. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for OU. They haven't pressured Fromm yet. This time he backpedals. They affect the throw. Flips it to Michel, but the Sooners are all over the running back there. Motley made the tackle short of first down yardage. Drives it, but it drifts and misses wide left. So the Dogs' 8-play, 44-yard drive comes up empty. 83 yards and a touchdown. Dogs crowd the line. This is Anderson, who breaks free. Rodney Anderson in the clear, headed for the end zone. "41 yards. You said it, Kirk. This offense about a lot more than number 6. And as Dick would say, oh my, what a start for the Sooners offense and Baker Mayfield. Fromm and Georgia back to work, and Sony Michel breaks free. Michel in the clear, a foot race. What an answer from Georgia. 75 yards.
Chris, what a mistake here by the freshman Kenneth Murray. He's in the middle. You're going to see motion. Watch his reaction. He takes himself right out of the play. You have a defensive back responding, also the linebacker. There's nobody left. Great job by the right side of that offensive line. Thomas and Cleveland, they collapsed down. But what made it so much easier is that Kenneth Murray saw that jet action. Watch how he reacts to that. 2 defenders, a corner, Trey Norwood, the middle linebacker, Kenneth Murray, both go with him. They bust. And by that bust, it creates a huge space. All that was left there was the defensive lineman, who Sony Michel easily shakes. And then a poor angle there by Will Johnson. And there's the speed from Sony Michel.
Mayfield Looks downfield. Now fires over the middle. Andrews, the tight end, goes up and makes a leaping catch into Georgia territory. He was wide open.
Watch the eyes of Baker Mayfield move the linebacker right here. See his eyes looking to the left, moves the linebacker, and then goes right over top of Reggie Carter. I'm telling you, Baker Mayfield is a master of being comfortable in the pocket, moving safeties and linebackers, and then knowing that he's going to come back and make the throw, and he puts it up high where Mark Andrews, the big tight end, can go up and make a play.
Mayfield trapped, sacked for the first time. Tyler Clark, the sophomore defensive tackle, third sack of the season. This from 38. And no problem for the junior. So Oklahoma kept out of the end zone for the first time, but go back up double digits. Chubb lined up 6 yards deep in the end zone. Takes the handoff and a quick burst. Chubb breaks free. Gets the edge. Nick Chubb rumbling. Churning out near midfield. Parnell Motley saved the touchdown. Georgia backed up no more.
Watch Kenneth Murray, the middle linebacker, take a wrong angle. He's going to follow this double team, but the linebacker in the middle takes the wrong angle. He busts a gap, and it allows Nick Chubb to be able to get right through there in a poor angle. Watch, Kenneth Murray takes the wrong angle, and there's another defender, Will Johnson, the safety coming down, takes a bad angle himself, and just like that, they're out of their own shadow of their own end zone.
Pressure and a sack on first down. Not fooled by the play action was the safety, Stephen Parker, who came flying in. That's the Sooners' first sack. 3rd and 17. Good protection. They flip it off short. Michel trying to escape, but he's going to be spun down at midfield, well short of the first down. Sermon's in the game, and he's got the football, and he's got a crease. The freshman off and running. Gets a downfield block, barrels ahead, a physical finish to the run, and that fires up the OU sideline.
Well, this is two backs in the backfield. Rodney Anderson goes in motion and leaves Sermon back there. Look at the two linemen up front. This is the counter play that Oklahoma runs all the time. Ben Powers and Orlando Brown lead him around. They do a good job of getting a hat on a hat, and that's how you finish a run. Sermon, who's from the state of Georgia, runs right through DeAndre Baker.
Play clock winding down in this 3rd and 9 play. It's a screen. Brown in the clear. The sprinter cuts back. Hollywood Brown slips down inside the 15. They're lucky he didn't find the end zone. That guy's the fastest Sooner.
Yeah, it's kind of a mesh route. Watch the two receivers crossing each other underneath. And great block again by C.D. Lamb to give him more room to run.
Land fast after the big play. Lamb, after making the block, makes the catch and is bumped out. It's a reverse. Lamb throws it to the quarterback, and Mayfield catches a touchdown pass. And goes sprinting down the field. Trickery from Riley, and the Sooners stretch the lead.
Yeah, Lamb's going to come here. Once Baker makes a sweep and he goes out here, watch Roquan Smith. He reads it. He instinctively feels, okay, I got to get out there. I got to get out there. But right here, both these defenders are in trouble. Either make the tackle or stay back. They decide to try to go make the tackle, and there's nobody left for Baker Mayfield.
And C.D. Lamb sold it well. Didn't flip the ball to his right hand until it was very near the line.
I think right now he's thinking, I'm going to run. And then once they commit, then he just said, okay, you're just going to give it to me. I'll take it. He did a really good job of making that defense respect it. He's accelerating right there at the 7-yard line. You better come up, otherwise he's just going to walk into the end zone. Really, it was an either-or situation. The Georgia defense just in a real bind there. Look at
not the prettiest throw, but he'll take it. Give that one to Riley and the Sooners. Now they just booted along the ground here.
It, but
that's
Georgia got a chance here.
Fromm rolls out. They do fire it short, and the catch is made. No out of bounds, and now they'll have to try to spend a timeout. Smart sprinting down there. Godwin couldn't get out. Steps into it and drives it. Wow, hot ride. Comes up with 3. That's a Rose Bowl record. And Oklahoma made to pay for that squib kick just before halftime. Time now for AT&T Field Pass to Tom Rinaldi is with Coach Riley.
Chris, thank you very much. Lincoln, know you're up 14. What was the strategy there on the squib?
Just try not to kick it and hit somebody. You know, he just hit a bad kick. So we wanted to squib it down there, not give him a chance for a turn. We just didn't execute very well.
Your message to your team here up as you head into the second half and try to close it out?
It's going to be a 4-quarter game. We knew that coming in. That's what we expected. We did a lot of things good the first half, but we also have a lot of things that we need to do better.
Lincoln, appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Maria.
All right, Kirby, coming into this game, we knew Oklahoma led the nation in total offense. Describe what you've seen from your defense in the first half.
Poor performance on our part as coaches. We didn't have these guys ready to play right now. The good news is we can still make some adjustments, come back, fight. Offense is keeping us in the game. We just got to tackle better, got to stop the run, try to make them one-dimensional.
All right, we know Oklahoma gets the ball coming back out for the second half. What has been the message to the team, and what are you going to echo in the locker room?
Settle down and go play. Our guys playing a little nervous. They got to go out and play and relax and got to get after the quarterback.
All right, thanks for your time.
As Sooners score in 5 of 6 possessions, no turnovers and no penalties. 651 combined yards in a wild first half as the Heisman Trophy winner has Oklahoma up by 14. End of the first half in Pasadena. Back to the studio after these messages. You're watching the Rose Bowl game presented by Northwestern Mutual on ESPN. The playoff semifinal, Rose Bowl number 104 of the granddaddy of them all. Touchdown! The Sooners strike quickly. The Dogs answer. Anderson headed for the end zone. Mayfield catches a touchdown pass. And welcome back. Set for the second half, the college football playoff semifinal at the Rose Bowl game presented by Northwestern Mutual. A dizzying first half of the offenses. 6 touchdowns, a couple of field goals. The Sooners having their way. The Dogs offensively almost on a 600-yard pace, but only ran 28 plays. They were only 1 of 5 on third down, so couldn't extend drives and play keep away from Mayfield.
Yeah, the third downs hurt them, and I think getting behind really affected how Jim Chaney wanted to try to attack. He told us last night, we talked about, what are you going to do? How are you going to try to attack? He said, to be quite honest, how we defend Baker Mayfield will dictate what we're going to do offensively. But I don't think there needs to be erratic changes as they start this second half. Remember, the defense has to come out and try to get a stop. Try to stop the bleeding, so to speak, to be able to get the ball back to Jake Fromm. But I don't think you scrap the playbook and what the plan has been, yet at least at this point, only down 14. That field goal at the end of the half was big for them to cut it to 2 touchdowns.
CeeDee Lamb getting single coverage to the left of the quarterback. Mayfield's looking to the right, gets it out. And Brown is going to be knocked down just short of the first down. So the Dogs defense gets a crucial stop. Mecole Hardman is back deep. Out of respect for him, they squib kicked at the end of the first half, but that was poorly executed by Seibert, and it gave Georgia a chance at the field goal. Hardman takes this punt and will sprint to the edge, gets some blocks. Mecole Hardman swerving, curving, and knocked down finally at midfield. He is a dangerous guy. He's speedy and he's shifty, and he makes things happen on the return. This is the 12th running play of this game for the Dogs, but they've had great success. Chubb not down yet. Churning and chugging to the end zone. The powerful 225-pounder who's been breaking tackles his whole career when he's healthy, and he broke more here.
This is yards after contact. Amari Bledsoe has him there. Okoronkwo comes over, but Nick Chubb is again a unique back, low center of gravity, great balance, and if you don't wrap him up, you're not going to bring him down. It's not just the physical offensive line. This is what we wanted to see. Could Oklahoma handle this? You're up high against him. You're not wrapping up. He gets off 2 more defenders, breaks 3 tackles, and takes it to the house for a touchdown. And again, just like that, Georgia's right back in the game.
Michelle was active early, and now the Dogs had their second one-play touchdown drive of this ballgame. It was Michelle from 75, Chubb from 50. Anderson in the backfield. Dogs press it up close, and Mayfield, instant pressure. Did he escape? No! Sack back at the 15. Lorenzo Carter and a host of dogs. Play clock at 2. You get it off. Handoff on 3rd and long. Anderson in the clear. First down and much more. Finally dragged down from behind at the 40. Mayfield again snaps it at 2. Has time. Now running out of time, and he'll be dropped. On 2nd and 18. Pressure again. Back-to-back sacks. Tyler Clark has been a beast, and DeAndre Walker came in the blitz. What's Mayfield have on 3rd and 27? Well, a safe call. Anderson this time is going to be dragged down, and well, you wonder, an unheralded guy like Tyler Clark just stepping up on this enormous stage and making plays for the Dogs defense tonight. Fromm back on play action, has time, delivers over the middle, complete. Wims again, the fingertip grab inside the Sooner 45. They just get the play off. Michel in the clear. Sony Michel barrels down into the end zone. The hat trick for number 1.
Jim Chaney made a really good point to us last night. Things that get overlooked at times. This is what the freshman does, Jake Fromm. Look at the right side of the offensive line. There's no one there. Jake Fromm goes away from the left, back to the right, something that often gets overlooked, but just getting out of a bad run play into a good run play. Give Jake Fromm a lot of credit for making the check at the line of scrimmage. That's a lot of game prep. This is what's really separated him from Jacob Eason. This awareness and an ability to make a check in a game like this, see the weakness of the defense, get Michel the ball, and he's off to the races.
Mayfield has time, this time overshoots Andrews, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Sanders. And the veteran safety scampers down inside the 10. The game's first turnover sets up the Dogs in scoring position. Fromm looking for the end zone, delivers. Touchdown! Wims gives the Dogs the lead. '24 straight. Check the catch by Wims.
Fromm went right to him. Saw man-to-man, put the ball away from the defender. Look at the hands. Look at the strength to keep that ball away from the ground by Wims against the freshman Norwood. See how the ball is thrown only where the receiver Wims can get his hands on the ball completely away from the defender. Perfectly thrown ball by Jake Fromm.
Lamb in motion. Reverse. Brown. Knocked down. Staying at home was the Butkus winner, Roquan Smith. Swift goes in motion. Sooners bring pressure, and they knock the quarterback down. Ball comes out. It's rolling around, and Oklahoma grabs it on the sidelines. No signal of incomplete that I've seen yet. Now they're going to say the arm was coming forward, and this ACC crew is going to confer.
He almost flipped it like a pitch, but I think it's intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. Number 11 against the offense. Penalty has lost it down. 4th down.
Mayfield takes a downfield shot. Deep ball. Catch made by C.D. Lamb. They got single coverage, and they pitched it down there. He beat Tyreek McGee.
For a big play for the Sooners.
At 36 yards, is that the play that can spark this offense? And now pump fake, and Mayfield takes off into the secondary. Weaving down into the red zone. Mayfield from the pocket. Still got it. Flips it to the end zone. Touchdown! Dimitri Flowers. How could a man named Flowers not make an impact in the Rose Bowl? And the Sooners, a PAT away from tying this up again. This is fun, folks.
What a game.
What a drive. Stacked up 88 yards in 6 plays.
Under 2 minutes.
He doesn't make a whole lot of catches, but he makes high impact catches.
Chris, they used the motion from Badet to affect the eyes of the defense. You'll see him cross, but they want to get the ball to Flowers sneaking behind the linebackers. But watch the Georgia defense. Watch how they stick with it and take it away. See how that's taken away? But this is where Baker Mayfield is so dangerous. He takes away the intended receiver instead of giving up on the play, buys a little bit of time. How about Dimitri Flowers himself realizing that Baker Mayfield is going to make a play, gets away from Roquan Smith, and eventually gets away and gets the touchdown for Oklahoma to tie this game up.
Play action. Fromm throws it along the sidelines. He loves that route. Throws it so well. Hardman makes the catch. First down. Around the end, Michelle strung out and loses the ball. It's out. The Sooners have it. Stephen Parker, a scoop and score. Could Oklahoma's defense step up and make big plays when they were down by a touchdown? The answer is yes. As the veteran leader of that secondary, Parker makes an enormous play.
Trey Norwood, in my opinion, makes the play. He'll come out of the picture on the left. He gets underneath Wims and forces Michelle to have to go outside. Kelly, of course, makes the hit. How about Parker trying to keep his feet in bounds to be able to take the ball all the way to the end zone? They're going to have to take a look to make sure his feet stayed in.
Kelly again forcing the fumble, and Michelle has had a monster game. Found the end zone 3 times, makes a crucial mistake. Tremendous body control right there. That's the step they'll look at right there.
The left foot, the initial step, not this one. This one coming up right there. He's in. Yeah, he's in.
A 46-yard fumble return by Stephen Parker. This is a defense that has not produced plays like that all year. But in a tie game, in a playoff semifinal, in the Rose Bowl, against a Georgia defense that has pushed him around the entire second half, Kelly and Parker combine on a monster play, and it stands. Sooners only rush 3, so Fromm's got time. Delivers low. Incomplete. Tried to squeeze it in, but the ball hit the ground. Looking for Godwin. 4th down. Diamond formation again. Mayfield still got the ball, trying to get the edge. Turns the corner, but tackled by Lorenzo Carter at the 30. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah.
Option. Anderson. Trapped. And this time he cannot escape the clutches of DeAndre Walker and Tyler Clark. It's 4th down.
Mixing in the run with a pass. It's about execution now.
Sooners bring pressure. Fromm gets it out. Has a man. Godwin escapes and is wrestled down at the 40.
Defense.
Good protection. Now it breaks down. Fromm has to scramble. Flips it off short. Michelle in space. Makes a man miss and is spun down inside the 25 by Will Johnson. Sooners showed some pressure, but back off. Fromm steps up, delivers a strike across the middle. Catch made by Godwin. Knocked down inside the 10. So 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. And the Dogs shift around.
Overset to the left.
Chubb, it's the wild dog and the running back. Direct snap, cuts back and scores. Nice lick. The punter is also the holder. Trent Fricks, the snapper. Little hesitation there. Had a double clutch, but he knocks it through. 45, 45, 55 seconds left. From the pocket, Mayfield loops it downfield. It's incomplete. He overled Anderson out of the backfield. Now it's 4th down, 24 seconds to go.
They're just going to kill the clock here.
So, Georgia was down 17 in the first half. They reeled off 24 straight. They took the lead, but a scoop and score by the Sooners' Stephen Parker changed the complexion. Georgia able to drive down and tie the game and then deny Mayfield. And we go to overtime. So the coin toss is coming up. Extra time to decide who's going to Atlanta in the championship game. Back after these messages, you're watching the Rose Bowl game presented by Northwestern Mutual. From the pocket, delivered. Incomplete. It was off the hands of Isaac Nauta, the tight end who has not been targeted all afternoon. And here comes a field goal attempt. Knocks it right through. Handoff. Smallwood. End around, doesn't get there. Roquan Smith rose up, and the Butkus Award winner made a huge play. Knocks it coolly through into the net. So a field goal for each offense in the first overtime. We had to double OT. Sooners up first. Andrews in the slot to the right. Dogs jump off. It's a free play for Mayfield, who flings it to the end zone. Intercepted. The pass is picked off by DeAndre Baker, but the Dogs jumped offside. And Mayfield, I think, knew he had a free play.
He sure did, Chris.
Offsides. Defense, number 13. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Not just a penalty that wipes off an interception, but it gives Oklahoma a first down.
Yep.
They flip it short. Anderson hit behind the line as Roquan Smith makes another huge play. Mayfield has time, flips it short. Brown, a long way to go. Slips one tackle, spins, but is stopped at the 10-11 yard line, and it's fourth down. Deflected, blocked. The Dogs do it again.
I think Lorenzo Carter got in there. He's got such great length. It's 6'6". I think he was able to get the penetration, get up in the air, and get his right hand on the ball. How about that? A senior for the Dogs. See if it's number 7 from the right side of the offense. Watch him get up in the air right there. Full extension. Yes, he gets his hand on that to prevent it from going through.
They left him a gap. Carter took advantage. We mentioned how good Georgia's been at this situation. Third time this year they block a field goal in close, and now a field goal wins it for Georgia. Any points win it, and the Dogs would head back to Atlanta for a shot at the championship. From the 25. Chubb scored a touchdown earlier on a direct snap. Now it's Michel's turn, running all the way. Gets to the edge. Sonny Michel will send the Dogs home to the championship.